For the last time, my friend Joe Rogan, you can come on the Two Cubes podcast whenever you want. I know it'll help you grow your brand. I know. I tell them to like and subscribe to us too. The second cube has arrived. It's the arrival of the rest of our tribal. Like and subscribe to the Two Cubes podcast.
People hate us because we're tiny, Joe. They hate us because we're tiny. But we're amazing otherwise, you know?
Some would call us the Sliver King.
Yeah. You understand. The government's been trying to kill tiny people for decades. Decades. Since like the Reagan era.
Randy Newman tried to eradicate us, but we don't care.
Randy Newman was the number one. Yeah, he was the CIA.
We
agent.
stand up.
Deep cover.
Lee Greenwood follows the Two Cubes podcast, and you should too.
Like and subscribe.
Stand up.
Tiny podcasts. Joe, can I get another beer and a cigar, maybe?
Hello and welcome to the Two Cubes podcast. We are Chrisless again, but that's okay. Little old Chris is going on an awesome camping trip to celebrate the solstice.
Perfect weather for a camping trip.
Oh, it really is.
We miss you, Chris.
You know, a nice little fall, a nice little fall camping trip. Can't beat it.
I get it, dude.
In the summer, it's too hot. Hell yeah. He's up on a lake, I heard too.
Crystal Lake?
We'll get the details from him when he gets back. Hopefully, Crystal Lake, because it'd be funny if he gets killed.
Imagine he went Friday the 13th.
Or like a squirrel.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, it'd be good. Anyway, welcome guys. How you guys doing? Welcome back. Since we last saw you guys, we have some updates. I probably tore my ACL, so we're gonna get a nice little recovery.
Ay caramba!
We're gonna get a nice little recovery thing. That'll be a blast to watch me come back from my second ACL tear on a different leg.
Wait till you get all the news, though. Wait till you get it all and digest it. You never know.
I'm Babe Ruth, and I'm calling my shot here.
Oh, yeah,
so.
dude. Hey, I got the number 3 on the back right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's what's going on. But yeah. So you got? I didn't realize it's a Ruth jersey.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
3. No name on the back, though. That's how you get it.
Well, yeah, that's a Yankee thing. Yeah.
Tradition. I like that Manning you got on.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Nominated for the Hall of Fame today.
Nice.
Probably going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. So there you go. Congratulations to Eli.
Got my vote.
Hopefully, yeah, he's got my vote too. I mean, I'm a Giants fan, so. But speaking baseball, I what do you guys think about this Shohei Ohtani 50-50 thing?
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible, yeah.
Yeah, you think it takes away from it all his DH, or you think it's?
I think it's unreal. I think the
Fully
guy's got
incredible.
a lot to say, but I think the guy not being talked about enough is Judge. But that's a whole other story.
Well, I don't watch enough baseball. I know that Judge is having an incredible year as well, but this 50-50 thing, I know it's the only thing. It's the only person to ever do it, right?
It's a big deal, yeah. From what I understand,
yeah. He's 50 steals, 50 home runs.
Yeah, and he's got 50
in the same season, and yeah, he has 51 in each at least.
He's an incredible talent. I mean,
and then next year he's going to pitch as well.
Yep.
Again, which is nuts.
Yeah, his cards go for like
I'm sure
amounts,
because
yeah.
Who knows what he's going to do with the rest of his records, But so what are we looking at here? Judge has 53 home runs this season. I think that's the only incredible number there, right? The rest of those numbers
the
are
RBIs
pretty.
is nuts, dude.
Is it? Is 136 RBIs?
Yeah.
You pull up how many walks, dude. It's unreal. It's 100.
I know Ohtani got 10 last night, so I don't I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't. Again, I don't watch enough baseball to know what's.
He's an
again when you
talent.
when you have 182 games, every number to me sounds like okay.
Yeah.
So what?
He's Barry Bonds basically.
Yeah. I dude seems incredible. I don't know. It's not my sport. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know it as well, but when you look at it, I know these guys have just insane stuff. Ohtani really skated on that gambling thing.
Oh God, yeah. And you know what's not being talked about with that is the bases are a little bit bigger now, so it's a little easier to steal bases, and you can only throw over a couple times.
Like larger in size? Are they the same distance?
They're larger
away
in size. Yeah, like by a pizza box. It's like a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a huge thing now.
When did they make that switch? I never heard of that.
I think it's 2 years ago. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, they've been implementing it. This might be the.
Just for the record.
Is that just for safety, or is it just so they get more?
A little bit, yeah, a little safety. They want more steals. They want to have the game. That's all these rules.
Is it because Taco Bell wants to give away more tacos? Is that? So it was 15 inches, now it's 18.
That's a lot, though.
But 3 square inches is not that much.
No,
3 square inches is not a crazy amount.
60 feet.
I mean, it looks bigger
6
there,
inches.
but yeah, but that's
You know it isn't though. Home plate isn't bigger. I don't think.
Nope.
Yeah,
okay.
but
Well, no one's stealing home.
no, but that's a think about that though. It's
but is it
crazy.
still the same distance away? Because
It's
that's
a
the hard
little
part.
It's 3 inches
closing
closer.
Well, you can just move it 3 inches further away. That's what I don't know. Is it?
I'm sure it's all dialed in. That's funny though.
Because like if it still starts in the same corner, it's just like okay, yeah, it's just a bigger area to step on.
Life's this game of inches.
Yeah,
Al
it
Pacino.
it makes a big difference. I assume.
Yeah.
I don't know why they make the bases raised so much. It's
Yeah, you want to.
It's just a tripping hazard.
Yeah. And like softball,
Like-
they have a whole other. It's like an orange bag that you can run through. To
well, yeah, that's
prevent
for
like
like
that.
men's softball. Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah, that's not like real softball. It's just for bullshit.
yeah. And they used to have like the phantom double play, which is like you didn't actually be touching the bag; you'd just be like smoothly like kind of doing it. And they allowed that for years, but once the instant replay came in, they had to.
Oh,
do
I
away
didn't.
with that.
I didn't
Yeah.
know about. I didn't
Yeah.
know that was like a thing.
Yeah, it's unbelievable in all these sports, like how much that has changed the game, like especially football.
Well, football, yeah, they just changed the kickoffs and stuff, which I don't know if that's changing it that much. You know, we're only a few weeks in. I haven't seen any kick returns, so I don't know. Everyone was talking about that it was going to just be wild now, where there's going to be these kick returns all left and right. I don't think there's been any this year. Not one. You know.
Where do you rank like Manning with like Unitas or something like Johnny Unitas?
Peyton Manning or Eli?
Well, I mean, that's definitely like where I have definitely like gone down that rabbit hole with that, but like with Eli,
Eli's tough because
he's a winner, dude.
He spent most of his career on mid teams.
Good defense.
Eli again, he had 2 great runs, and that was it. But Eli was always on the field. He was there reliably. If I'm not mistaken, he threw a similar
He's a 500 quarterback. It's
Yeah.
just wild.
500 quarterback, but
Beat Brady twice.
He deserves
Yeah.
it. He deserves to get in.
yeah,
Got
500.
my
But
vote.
he was on like 8 bad teams. Again, he only made the playoffs twice, as far as I know.
Yeah, but that was like a 7-7. They
were wild card teams. He took and won the Super Bowl. But
yeah.
I think he literally every time he played in the playoffs, he won the Super Bowl. I think he was the quarterback the season that they went to Green Bay and lost. Where I went,
We talked about that last time.
Yeah, I was at that game, and he was the quarterback. So what I just said was just not true. But if he won a playoff game, I think he won the Super Bowl that year.
Yes, that's his style.
Every time he won a playoff game, he won the Super Bowl.
Eli, book of Eli.
There was a couple years where they didn't win, and he was in the playoffs.
Yeah, but I'm saying if they lost in the playoffs, then
Playoffs.
if the first round he won the Super Bowl in the playoffs.
I'm pretty sure you're correct on that.
I don't even understand what stats this is giving us right now. I don't know what the hell's going on. But anyway, yeah, Eli again. compared to Unitas, I obviously didn't watch Johnny Unitas play in 1958 or whatever the hell time it was. I'd imagine in today's game Eli would do better than Johnny Unitas. Peyton Manning was just a clearly better quarterback than Eli.
All around the best.
Yeah,
I'm a Colts fan,
again,
too.
Peyton was.
Colts.
Peyton was. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. But yeah, again, Peyton. Just watching him, that he's probably the smartest pre-snap quarterback to ever play the game. Forget about comparing him to somebody. I think he's number one of one with like changing things up beforehand.
Yeah, what a game changer. But yeah. You should check
Brady
out those
obviously
Johnny
was great
U.
towards the end of his career with that. But if you watch the beginning of Brady's career, it's not like he's calling a ton of audibles. It's not Peyton forever was always basically the offensive coordinator. You don't even know who his coordinators were half the time because it was Peyton.
Yeah. But he's got the knowledge. Yeah.
Yeah,
Vote Eli in. Get him in there.
And Peyton did have, Hall of Fame receivers his whole career. Other than arguably the Broncos years. I see that as well as Eli today, Demaryius Thomas got nominated for the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm. That defense was nuts.
I gotta say, rest in peace, Demaryius, but I don't think he's a Hall of Fame receiver by any means. I wouldn't list him. He's not.
I'd have to look at those years and to come up with a better thing.
Well, he had those two. He had those 2 years where he was the top guy.
Yeah,
because
he was
Peyton
like
was
the
throwing
top
for
target
56
guy, yeah.
touchdowns a season, but Eric Decker was also had 15 touchdowns that season. Are we gonna put Eric Decker in the Hall of Fame? No, Eric Decker couldn't even fucking start for most teams. But Demaryius Thomas had that big playoff touchdown with Tebow to beat the Steelers when Tebow got a playoff win.
Mm-hmm. That's a dope run.
Yeah, but
then he got too excited.
So are we saying that 40 plays makes the Hall of Fame? Because that's basically what you're getting with Demaryius Thomas is 40, 50 plays made his career.
Yeah, you need to have the grueling career to get in the Hall of Fame.
Or you have to have been the top fucking guy and got hurt or something. Bo Jackson. Oh, everyone was terrified of. He played for 3 seasons, but he was clearly the best fucking guy.
The best
during that time.
Oh yeah.
Demaryius Thomas. Nobody was even talking about. No disrespect to him, but fucking D-Hop was playing then. Fucking people were still talking about Deshaun Jackson.
He's a talent, man.
Deshaun Jackson and longevity helped him a lot, but
Orton and Tebow. Oh my
God.
Excited.
This is the touchdown. This is he goes for fucking 78 yards or something in overtime against the Steelers.
I guess there is something to be said about how many plays could technically get you in the Hall of Fame because you could get cut short so easily, but also Mike Doss.
Well, Devin Hester made the Hall of Fame.
Example.
Devin Hester made the Hall of Fame.
He should.
You're talking
Devin Hester,
but
should be the Hall of Fame.
There you're talking about literally 30 plays.
He's on. Yeah,
he had 30 return touchdowns. That's the 30 plays. Exactly. I got you.
Yeah.
But so that's an argument for that side.
Oh, dude.
For receiver though, it's you're gonna put him there next to Jerry Rice, Randy Moss.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm not gonna put it's the position you play.
Yeah.
And Devin Hester was a receiver, but he was a kick returner. Let's be honest here.
Fuck Devin Hester.
I got no ill will towards Devin Hester. I don't know. I don't know where that's coming from. You're a Colts fan, so
when Hester ran it back in the Super Bowl to start the Super Bowl,
yeah,
I stopped wherever I was. I went downstairs. I was like, I'm watching the game where I watched it all year. I'm not watching it upstairs on the TV here. I had to change it all up, man. I was like, no.
That's why you hate Devin Hester.
No, I love him, dude. He's a crazy talent. He's almost
it was again him. When you think of kick returners, you think of him, Dion.
Like he would
D'Angelo
deke people
Hall?
out. He would be a total
Or
decoy.
Dante Hall, I'm
He
sorry.
was a decoy. He belongs in there.
He was an
believe
animal.
that.
He's
Even
in
at
there.
wide receiver a little. He scored. You know?
Well, he had like 12 career touchdowns at receiver. So that's not.
I mean,
We're not going to put him in the Hall of Fame for receiver.
to be a game changer. I mean, what's the life expectancy? Like 3 years in the NFL. So like
7 is
I wonder,
the
is
average.
it 7?
It's the average. Yeah, the
Oh.
guys that are there for 20 years fuck it up. So
Yeah.
for guys that most people don't make it through their full rookie contract.
Huh.
But 7 is the average length of an
Wow.
NFL career.
I thought it was 3.
That's
It's
probably
2.5.
no. It's 7 is like the average length of an NFL career.
That's great.
But again, that's
Except
thrown
all
off.
the injuries, everything.
That's 3.5. Well, then maybe it's quarterbacks I'm thinking of then, because
Okay.
again, guys like Brady and stuff throw that off. But most most don't last that long. But you can't just put guys for lasting.
I don't know. It's a different kind of sport. It's a different sport where
Ryan Fitzpatrick played for like 13 years. He never made a Pro
magic.
Bowl. He technically doesn't qualify for the Hall of Fame because you have to qualify for a Pro Bowl, I believe, to make the Hall of Fame.
No, he doesn't belong. He doesn't belong in that conversation.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe as a host or something.
I love Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, and we've talked about him on the show before. He's Chris's favorite fantasy performer of all time.
How's your fantasy team going? You doing well in your league?
I have 3 teams. The one league I'm crushing, one league I'm not doing great, and one I'm in the middle. So overall,
It's early.
it's yeah. I don't have any of the major guys who are like super injured that fucked everybody. So, there's that. I don't have like CMC or anybody like that. So I don't have any of those guys on the team that like really screwed people night 1 or anything like that. I don't have that. So I'm good. I could get way more in depth with it, but throughout the season we'll figure out again. Once we really week 1 and 2 was wild.
Yeah.
So it's been tough. It's been a tough start to the season, but it's okay. And even the college football season's been nuts. I had a weird bet today on UNC. UNC was supposed to win. Their spread was 11 points, so they were favored by 11. They got killed 50-70, and it was never close. It was at halftime. It was, I believe, 56-23 or something. 21.
Is
Yeah.
this what the fans want, though? This is what they want. This is what college football wants.
Well, I get it, the game was nuts, man. There was
They're playing
2
down
block
here.
punts for touchdowns. There was an onside kick recovered. There was 4 or 5 interceptions. It was insane.
Wow.
The game
That
I watched
first-
it was
look
like
at the
it
first
was
quarter.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was actually a fun game to watch, even with the whole time UNC getting blown out. It was a fun game to watch just because it was just what is going to go. What
Yeah.
could possibly have? There was one point in the game where I think the UNC quarterback threw 3 interceptions in 3 plays. It was
in a row. That's crazy.
He threw a pick 6, then he threw a pick and it was called back to the flag, and then I think he threw another pick.
I've done that.
It was insane.
Yeah.
It was just such a nuts game, but so that happened. I've been sitting around a lot, so I've been doing a lot more just this.
That's cool. You got the man cave. That's perfect for it. you know?
I guess. I'm not used to having
Gushers.
off work, so it's just
Yeah, sorry
sitting
you're
and
dealing
doing
with
nothing.
that injury.
It's
it's rough.
We'll find out what it is, and get it taken care of. So
Jeez.
we'll be okay. Well, it'll be nice. I'll keep everybody as updated as I can, and everything will be all right.
Yeah. It
Good
will.
news, I already have most of the equipment, so
Just switch legs.
yeah, and I know what to expect. So I'll be,
Yeah. Gotta get one of those bikes. Get you on there.
I already got one booked for coming to the house. I'm also going to have one of those nice recliners that pick me up off the ground. Get me standing.
Like a machine elevated one, or like the old school, like the swing?
It's machine elevated.
Okay. Oh, that's next level, man.
Yeah, it's just little hydraulic. Whoop.
I need that when you're way older.
Yeah. Well, it was technically my grandma's, so.
Oh, okay. Nice.
But we were about to throw it out because it's all scarred up on the side, but looks like this is gonna be not one of these. No, it's just a recliner.
That would be cool to throw in like a haunted house. Like, you gotta go on this.
Yeah. No, it's just a recliner that goes up and down. It's not it doesn't bring me up and down the stairs. Unfortunately, even though my house is 70% stairs.
Yeah, you got a lot of fucking stairs. You have more stairs than ice makers.
I have a lot of both of those, and I have a lot of windows. It's this house has an abundance of things that are strange.
Yeah, the perfect view. There was some guy panhandling one of the lurkers. Lurker update. There's some lurkers out there tonight.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Black guy or white guy?
I don't need to get into it.
Let him lurk. I can probably tell you who he is.
Yeah, Jack said you know who it is. It's cool, man.
He had a good story last podcast.
Yeah. I saved one of the homeless from being vigilanted.
Oh, did he sleep on this couch? Or?
No. He slept. He didn't come to the house, but he was being harassed by somebody who was trying to make him leave, and I.
Like when me and Jack pulled up, there was like a cops in the bushes looking for someone. Like, I'm not kidding.
Yeah, well, that's lurkers. That's lurker looking, baby.
That's Belleville.
Yeah, that's lurker looking, man.
Get that graffiti artist, man.
That's just part of what we're doing. It's probably someone just protecting my property. That's all.
Poor kid. Yeah.
It'll be okay. I get the Ring camera out front. I could probably find out what's going on.
In that spot that says no parking, though.
Yeah,
the
it's fine.
official sign that's posted.
Yeah, it's fine.
So I was like,
the cops don't even know it's there.
It was funny.
It's cool you put some of those signs up.
Signs
are cool, man.
Signs?
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, are you saying like in the idea that we've all learned the same language or something?
No, not that kind. Just like signage.
Because that does lead
like
me
cool signage
to one of my
cool.
notes actually for this episode is a movie I came up with.
Okay.
It's called Evolve.
Evolve.
It's basically the reverse of Planet of the Apes. It's about when we evolved from monkeys and then we become the top of the food chain.
Okay.
So like the whole time you can root for the humans. Like you're like, oh fuck yeah, dude, let's win.
Nice.
Because like the whole time during Planet of the Apes, you're kind of like, oh man, we're really getting enslaved here. This kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, we're losing this battle. I don't like losing.
It's mysterious.
Yeah, so I wanna make the movie of like the first fucking humans being like, bro, we gotta take these monkeys down, dude. We have only a couple of us, but we have brains. They don't work.
Nice.
Let's come up with like a currency system and start fucking people over quick and easy here these days. So that was an idea I had that I think I might run with.
Nice.
We'll never write it or anything like that, but I'm gonna run with it by talking about it on this show.
Yeah, I could see the monkeys or whatever at the evolution point where it's like surfing, Like
Yeah.
I want to see a nice
Like
little,
whenever we took over the food chain, I want to start researching that area in history,
yeah.
and I want to write a movie
The aquatic ape theory is cool with the I don't know if you saw that.
based on that. No,
A mermaid, a body found. Yeah.
no, I have no
You
idea.
won't want to go in the ocean ever again after seeing this.
It's okay.
But it's like
there's
like this
plenty of people
blue-
who think they're gonna scare me from the ocean. It won't happen.
No, it won't. No. Everyone always talks about like monster soup. It's the best, dude. It's the most relaxing thing ever. But
So
yeah,
this is a step in evolution. You're saying, or
it's a theory on like the aquatic ape and how there are possibly mermaids in the ocean today.
okay? I saw
at some point.
I saw a pretty clearly fake video the other day of a mermaid.
Oh, all the
It was pretty cool, but
yeah, all
like,
this is like super
it was
fake. And,
oh yeah. But I did see one there. They're like, well, this is the Niger River, and check out this mermaid they filmed. It's like this is clearly like 100% CGI or AI or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
Like, that's not how even videos work.
Yeah, I like that freak show once. Like,
Well, it was in like 4K, so it was like, okay, I can see this is clearly nuts. It's not like, I expect when they do get a video of Bigfoot that it won't be 4K. I also expect it to not be looking like it was filmed on a Nokia. But from 900 yards away, but that's not it. Maybe type in real.
that's yeah.
African mermaid found, maybe, because it was in Africa. I know that. I'm not sure it was Niger, but it was definitely African mermaid.
Also, like in the '90s with the Simpsons stuff, there's always like that fish that nuclear waste like got to or something. Like there's weird stuff.
Could be that TikTok one down there though.
That's like so weird, New Jersey.
No, this was it was literally in a river. It was supposed to be a literal, like it's moving. It's a fucking. It was like not a human in a thing. It was like a creature. It was pretty. It was pretty wild. It was pretty cool, but that's a pretty nuts thing you just found.
That looks like if you go on a mini golf course at the end of the season and it fell off.
That looks like somebody took that hypothetical too far. On the, do you want the fish head or the fish head top or the mermaid top?
Looks like a shark eating it.
Yeah, that was a pretty wild one. But anyway, it was. I do not know about the aquatic ape theory. I'll have to look into that though.
It's interesting. Yeah,
it sounds.
There is a theory. It's pretty.
Well, of course, yeah. I'm sure.
It's
sure
what
there
you're
is.
asking with the evolution. That's why
I'm not. Obviously, I'm not going to read up on it. I like to do some real research.
Yeah.
Before just throwing shit out here.
It's like Discovery did it. It's like the documentary I saw was like called A Body Found. Anyways, check it out.
My first day of school for music, it was like a weird like weird class. It was basically just on listening music. And this dude first slide
Sounds like a pretty cool class.
First slide he shows is like the evolution of the human. And it comes from like fish, and then we grew ears and shit. And I was just like, dude, what the fuck is happening? I'm trying to learn about music. This is the first thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, it'd be pretty wild to find an ape that had gills or something. That'd be pretty nuts. I don't know enough about this. I guess the missing link is what they're talking about here. The missing link that's the theory with the missing link is that it was somewhere between. It was disjointed, and there's something missing.
It wasn't aliens, just like
exactly. It's somewhere between like salamander and mouse that they didn't.
That's why they say like lizard people.
They don't know. Yeah, exactly. It's the missing link. I don't know where that comes from, but the missing link they say is like, that's what would fix. That would make sure evolution happen. There's a chart there actually. The second picture. Jack, that's showing. No, the one. Yeah, that shows the concept essentially, but as T form doesn't exist and they don't have any proof of it. But
this is a time of year I actually see salamanders. Like I never see them any time of year, but now
there's salamanders around here.
Yeah, in the river back.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm thinking of lizards, but yeah, salamanders. That's true. I do see them in like the river, sitting on the rocks and stuff. Yeah, I see them. I used to. I don't really go play in the river as much as I used to, but I used to go. I used to go play in the river like for fun.
Like a kid, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, yeah, we used to play in the storm drains, so it was.
Ooh, maybe not there, but
well, the one's right by the house.
Yeah,
dude, this dude would go in the storm drains in his backyard and cross the street.
I used to know how to I used to maneuver through. I used to
oh my god,
you're
the king of manhunt or something.
Oh yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I used to know, like, I didn't need lights. I could run through them in the dark.
Oh my god.
And I could go through all the manhole. I can go through all the storm drains. I can come through the manholes. I can get through everything.
You were like
I
coming
was-
home with germs that didn't exist.
I was truly,
Oh my
like,
god.
I would go pretty far too, just being able to go through, like, I could connect river to river by storm drain.
Careful in those storm drains.
We used to go super far. It was, and
Georgie boy, come down here.
well, there's some parts of those storm drains where you can stand underneath and listen to people in their houses. I was like, man, it's pretty nuts.
Dude, that reminds me of this dude in Nantucket. They call him Underground Tom, and he would like these $1 million houses. He'd like have like underground tunnels.
Yeah,
that he would just dig himself. It's unreal, dude.
Well, that's pretty cool.
I doubt
I
you'll
didn't
find anything on this guy, but yeah.
I didn't.
Oh, that is him.
That's him.
Yeah. But like all of a sudden,
Thomas Johnson.
you'd be like on your on your $20 million like property, and then all of a sudden you see like smoke coming out of like the grass, and you're like, what? What the hell is this? That's how you get caught.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was me and my best friend just hanging out. We'd like you said, manhunt, things like that. We'd run through. We had. Everyone else knew about them, but
Yeah.
we knew them better than anybody. And it was like there was cave crickets and shit, but
Yeah.
it wasn't rats or anything, which was cool.
I don't mind a crave kick it.
Yeah,
Pretty-
it wasn't rats or nothing, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was pretty nice.
That's what Chris is dealing with right now. That's in his den right now.
Oh yeah. But yeah, no, we I loved it. I was pretty cool with it the whole time. Everyone I ever showed was like, "No, man, that's fucking nuts." But
In Cedar Grove?
yeah.
Wow. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, but other people when I'd bring them to the house and be like, "All right, all we do is run here. You do like 28 steps and make a left, and then 15 steps to make a right, and then another 10, 12, and then you'll see the light. And you can just run out."
You got to
know,
be
like-
careful. You might step in a portal and end up in the bottom of like Devil's Hole or something. Some weird New Jersey like.
Oh, I knew how to get Devil's Hole from there. I could
man.
cut all the way around and get to
No,
Devil's
but
Hole.
it'd be like you're in the water all of a sudden.
Oh
You're,
yeah,
like, in the
I knew
bottom.
how to get pretty much everywhere through there. We again, I used to go from the police. I used to, we used it to fuck with the police. One time we were shooting fireworks and they were like, "Well, clearly they're on this side of the road," and then we sprinted through them, and then we came up on the other side and. The cops are like looking over there, and we walked out like, "Hey, what's going on, guys?" And they were like, "Well, clearly it wasn't you guys. You guys are on the opposite side of the road. Like we saw them shooting fireworks here 30 seconds ago. And nobody ran across the street." And I was like, "Yeah, clearly it wasn't us."
That's awesome. You're like playing Pac-Man through the
I'm
things.
huffing and puffing, but because I just sprinted. But oh yeah, Devil's Hole. Here we go. Who the fuck is this guy?
I don't know. He belongs in the
Dave
Matrix.
Candido.
Go back to the Matrix.
Wasn't there a Candido?
steak tastes
Wasn't there a
like a
Candido
steak.
that's your age, Jack?
Candido.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then there was one that's probably in between us.
Yeah, there was one he was pretty cool too.
Yeah, no, they're cool.
Oh, I wish they had Dwyer on here, man.
Oh, I'm thinking of PJ Candido though. PJ didn't go to Cedar Grove. He went to shit, I'm using government names again. Whatever.
This water's
I'm calling him
filthy.
cool.
Guys, don't go in this water. It's filthy.
I used to go in all the time.
Yeah, but when you went in, it wasn't like that.
It's been like that I think for like 70 years,
no,
man.
One year we had an all-star game at the park right there, and like the softball team played there as well. The whole day. So like we both finished our games and we just went into the water. There's like 30 of us in our uniforms in that water. Dude.
That's cool, though.
It
You
was
get to
sick,
the
but it
All-Star
was-
game, you should take a chance in Devil's Hole.
if you get to the Cedar Grove softball,
Do you remember I
all-star
beatboxed at the end of that?
Yeah, dude. You just
Yeah,
walked
yeah.
out. The mic was just laying there, and you're just like, yeah.
No, I got permission. I didn't just do it. I did like.
But no one was on it.
Play that funky music, white boy.
Yeah, rip it, dude.
Nice. It's nuts that you can do that while singing. It's such a crazy talent to me. It's something that doesn't even make sense to me.
It doesn't make sense to a lot. Doesn't make sense to me all the time.
I understand the concept of it, but I just I also have the same tools, and I can't do anything close to it. So I don't know.
Yeah, but you could do shit I can't.
I get not. Yeah, I don't know. Not in beatboxing. I can't.
You saw Creed?
I did. See
How was
Creed.
it? Was it spiritual?
I wouldn't call it spiritual. I don't think it was fun. I had a good time. I'm not a big concert guy. We talked about this after. I'm not a big concert guy. I like a concert. I love Creed, but at a concert you don't get to hear it right. And okay, so an energy is something that's awesome, but a Creed show energy, unfortunately, isn't just fucking raucous.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of guys yeah, all right, last breath. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like enormous crowds like that. So it's not my.
I get it. Yeah.
That PNC Bank Center. It was my first time. It was my first time at PNC.
Oh.
And it was.
It's not the best place to see.
I guess
show.
not the. It's not the best for viewing, but also it's just there's I don't I can't even quantify how many people it was. It's so many goddamn people.
It's nuts.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's dude, this is the least personal thing you can do.
Yeah. I saw Velvet Revolver there, my first concert.
Oh,
Slash. I actually got to meet him. It was dope. And Hoobastank opened up. But I know what you mean. You get lost in there, man.
One of my favorite bands is a Velvet Revolver cover band.
Okay.
Called Pizza Underground.
Pieces?
Pizza.
Okay, because they have a song, something about pieces.
Yeah. Well, guess who
cool.
the lead singer of Pizza Underground is?
No idea.
It's Macaulay Culkin. He's also the lead kazooist.
He's great, man.
He's insane. But all their songs are Velvet Underground covers.
Weird.
About pizza.
I can't wait to listen to this.
They're about pizza.
This is sick, dude. It's almost like I was hoping you were making this up. This is so cool.
It's
Macaulay Culkin is involved with cool shit.
Yeah, it's insanity. I don't think the band is still around, but it's an absolute insane thing. But it's so funny you bring up Velvet Underground because
one scene where he's eating a slice of pizza.
Oh, this is too.
Oh,
cool.
dude, they have 50 fucking. He has one of the songs is just about pepperoni.
This is too cool.
I almost went to one of their shows in New York. It's the best.
What year is this?
2012 maybe. It was Macaulay on drugs.
This should be the background of the show here.
Okay, 10 years ago. So
it was uploaded then, though.
Okay, but yeah, yeah, it was Macaulay on drugs.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, him and his friends
Pizza
on
face.
drugs.
Well, yeah, but
oh my god,
dude, it's the best.
That's the background of this old show forever.
It would be funny if our background was just. I should start putting up these pictures around my house.
Where's Macaulay Culkin?
I'm constantly looking for
him?
things. Yeah, that's Macaulay. Wait till he starts
Pizza
playing
guy.
kazoo.
It's
He
got
doesn't play it in
30
every
seconds.
song though, so I don't know if he does.
It's cool too because he the whole pizza thing.
Yeah.
With in Home Alone with the driver.
That one scene.
It's yeah.
Smashes it over.
Oh no, there's 4 scenes in Home Alone that are pizza
Oh
based.
yeah.
You eat all the plain because I don't like any toppings. And then there's the get out of here. You fucking filthy scum. You filthy animal. Yeah.
You know what's funny? He gets out of giving tips at the hotel in part 2. I gotta find ways to give out. He gives out gum the first time, and then the next time he's like, "Do you tip?" And then he's like, "No, I'm good. I still have gum or whatever." And then it's he has all his money. Oh, I was gonna tip you money. I'm a good tipper, but I gotta dial it back a little bit, man.
Oh, I tip like a madman.
It's the only way to do it, though.
I totally do.
When you work in those jobs,
What a great
tip,
answer.
guys. Get out there and tip.
What a great answer from old Scott Stapp. I told him we're down 2,800 gambling. He goes, Boo. Yeah, let's. Yada-da-da-da-da-da. Yada-da-da-da-da-dee. You should be listening to the Two Cubes Podcast. Two Cubes Podcast. Two Cubes Podcast.
What's weird about like the Yankees like clinched like the playoffs and they're gonna be in it, and then like they're champagning each other and drinking beers and like I think some things should be behind closed doors, and not like the champagne like the initial thing, but like yeah, that should be definitely it. But I don't know, man. There's something weird about seeing.
No, I think they should follow them for the next 24 hours.
Anyways, they lost the next day. They needed to win, and their eyes are all puffy.
I think everyone should have individual shows where they get followed for the next 24 hours.
Yeah,
and see which guy on the team is the most fun.
Yeah. I've seen certain guys, man, like CC Sabathia got all torn up.
Does baseball have a equivalent to Hard Knocks?
No. Hard Knocks,
like where they just go like spring training and they're like,
I think they
so
do. They, like,
fucking this dickhead manager who comes up every day in the same uniform as the guys.
They have something similar. Yeah, I know the Yes Network does Pinstripe Pride. It's more like the minor leagues, like on their way up. And
okay.
Yeah, there's things. I didn't get into Hard Knocks this year, but
I don't ever watch Hard Knocks, but it's a, you know, it's an interesting concept to me.
Yeah, just give away your plays. Let everyone study it before.
Yeah, just let people see the chaos that happens in your fucking building.
Yeah, it's gotta be a. You can learn.
And with football, it's 50 guys, so it's
53. Right?
That's your answer, right?
Yeah,
there.
but the answer is
Hard Knocks. The Boston Red Sox. All right.
Okay, but
that's cool.
Over the course of this season, and it'll premiere in 2025. But NFL Hard Knocks like plays like during the fucking like before the season starts. How things went for them.
I heard that maybe it was this year or next year they're doing an entire division for the whole season. So I think they're following the Ravens, the Browns, Steelers, and
so the
Bengals.
AFC
they're
South
following the entire team.
AFC.
Or some shit.
God damn, there's too much content.
I mean, that's nuts. AFC North, I guess that is, which is nuts because none of those teams are north of anything. But why would they move from their? Currently, they have 2 seasons a year. They have the perfect fucking build because they're smart. Oh, you're right though. It says that what? No.
And 2 other teams.
Yeah, the Giants and Bears. Yeah, they already did the Giants and Bears. So that's this year. This year they're doing that. Wow, that's. I don't really watch, but it's an interesting idea to me, but.
When it first hit the scene, it was cool. Yeah, and I don't know. It's lost its touch. I just think it's like it works against your team. I think
absolutely.
There's a lot of little
I think it absolutely does.
People
exactly.
Can,
I think there's so much room for for fucking up that it's like, what are we doing here? Because you're just giving away parts of what you're going to do on the season. It's like
when you can read body language and stuff. You're subtle things that dudes do.
It's like if you let guys watch your not only that, but you got to watch for the Bill Belichick's of the world. just getting guys on the staff that worked for HBO. Yeah, that were in on the meetings that weren't filmed.
Yeah. They were renting out at Jersey, at East Rutherford, that hotel, and spying down and watching Giants practice.
Did you see they're doing the Happy Gilmore 2 in New Jersey?
Oh, great! I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, they're filming in Hackettstown. I'm constantly getting updates on where Adam Sandler is.
Gold jacket, green jacket.
Today he was in Washington Township. Wearing I got pictures sent to me of him. He was wearing an Ice House hockey jersey, so that's pretty cool. I've played in the Ice House, so it's a pretty nice.
Do you see Sandler's special?
The I Love You. I didn't watch it yet, unfortunately. I really got it.
When you're ready, yeah, it's there.
The main thing, it's not when I'm ready. It's really watch stuff like that with Sam. So it's like we got to have enough time, and we're paying attention, and she's not falling asleep, I'm not falling asleep. It's just.
It's gentle. I really appreciate it. It's great.
His comedy specials are usually odd, which I like. They're always they're not just like straight up like, oh, I'm gonna stand up here for an hour and tell jokes.
Yeah,
there's always a guitar. There's always like weird. There's always like
you're gonna like this one.
Shows involved.
Yeah,
so I'm excited. We actually just watched Leo, which is a kids movie that him and Bill Burr made.
Okay,
he's like an iguana or something in it.
Okay,
not quite an iguana, but he's a lizard of some sort.
Okay,
but it's pretty funny. That's it. I don't know what the fuck kind of,
that reminds me of
they say in it what kind of lizard he is, but he's a fifth grade. He's in a fifth grade class, and he's a lizard, and then the class finds out he can talk because whatever he's having a late life crisis or whatever. It's good. It was a it's a kids movie, but pretty funny, and it's got.
He is tortured a little by being in the cage, right? Or he doesn't. He looks sad in some of these pictures.
Well, that was his original thing. Is like, hey, I'm gonna escape, and then he starts helping the kids or whatever.
Like doing well.
Probably giving too much. Yeah, I'm probably giving away too much of the movie because
you're gonna spoil this.
I'm gonna spoil Leo. Yeah. Again, I watched it without knowing. So what the fuck, man? I'm not gonna.
Dude, your kid's amazing, man. Oh my god, man, he's the best.
Thanks. Yeah, no, he's cool. He's and your son was awesome. I love that we showed up and he was already in cleats and shin guards
That's funny.
for playing golf.
Yeah.
He was
for mowing the lawn.
He was
with the bubbles.
He was he was taking everything 100%. So that was pretty cool. But
no, man, Joey's the best.
Little context here. We went to a nice little barbecue at the Benson home.
Yeah.
And they were graceful enough to take us on, and my son got to play with his son for a little while, and Marv got to watch and see how
it's done,
how playing happens. But it was a nice day. We had a great day out there in the sun.
Great, man. Dude, he's got to be the joy of your life, huh?
Yeah, no, he's and now with the knee, it sucks. I can't do, a lot of shit I can't do.
I know, dude. And you can't, it's like, you can't ever rest as a dad, it's.
Well, thankfully, Sam's fucking incredible. So,
he is, too.
It's, she's really great about, whatever. But, it's, like you're saying, it's always a worry in your mind. But, for the most part, he's pretty self-sufficient, really.
He really is, yeah.
He's pretty good. He's, There's little stuff, and you try and teach him, but he's still too young to really teach anything.
So we set up the t-ball and wiffle ball thing, and I go, I go Blaze, my brother Blaze is watching Nathan. I'm like, look, I'm gonna use a restroom and do something inside, 5 minutes tops. And I'm like, I have a feeling they're gonna come. So when he comes, take the bat away from him. Anyways, I come to find out that my kid, when he greets you guys, he's like, "Hey, you want to play baseball?"
No,
but I was like,
no
"Please, come on, man." He's like, "You can't put this on me." I'm like, "No, I can, dude." I told
there was
you.
no problems. I don't think we've ever talked about on the show that Blaze has one of the coolest fucking names ever.
Yeah.
For a firefighter to give their son a name.
He's like an X. Yeah. He's an X-Man. My dad didn't want to name him that at first, but.
Well, yeah, of course not, because his job is to distinguish Blazes.
Yeah. I'm convinced Blaze is an X-Man.
I was like, with Blaze, did you plan on aborting him? Is that you're putting out that fire?
That's perfect. Dude. That's good.
As it turns out, no, they were all right with it.
What's your middle name? No, it's
Blaze problem
Joseph.
solved Benson.
Joseph. It's my Christian name. Oh, dude, I saw Modest Yahoo live.
Oh yeah, you did go see him
Yeah,
again?
in Inglewood.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was
cool.
It was a low key thing in Inglewood, New Jersey.
Yeah. I knew you were. You said I didn't realize that came up already because
Yeah.
I know you're talking about going last. I saw you and I forgot to tell Chris about it.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I like when you were talking about Creed, I was like also thinking about it, but like, I was just like spiritually touched, and I'm not even at all into like those beliefs. But,
Well, yeah,
like,
you have an awesome video where you literally
Oh yeah. Well,
like
I
beatbox
met him
with
in
him.
We should show
Nantucket.
that.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
should show
yeah.
that.
You guys,
for it.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
guys.
Can you just send it to the computer real quick? It takes 2 seconds. My
Yeah.
phone's the.
Yeah, his phone's the thing. I don't know. Is it easier to put it in post maybe, or is it?
Nah.
Okay,
'Cause we can
I don't know.
react to it live.
Yeah, we got it. But anyway, I'll give a little context while he searches that up. He has an awesome video where he's out on, what are you, camping or something? Is that after a show?
Yeah, it was after a show.
Okay, it was after a show. It's just a dark background, so I couldn't tell where they are. But he starts beatboxing for him, and they're hanging out. It's a really cool.
Yeah, like he invited me back. It was cool. Like I had asked for his autograph the night before too,
Yeah.
and like got all his bandmates, and it was a 2-night
You
show.
want me to send that to Jax?
Yeah, I'm sending it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
To the computer.
No, you gotta airdrop it. So maybe I'll just hand it to Jack. He'll figure it out.
My bad.
No problem.
I don't
Again,
understand
his phone
airdrop
is the
of,
film.
like I
Yeah,
literally
I
don't
know.
have any idea what the hell.
I
I airdropped it that night. It's in
I saw you bring it up, and
Anyways, the guy, he's just special, dude. Like, I don't get into all of that, what's going on with that, but I had to like sit
I
through
know.
a lot of that.
But
It was like a fundraiser.
It's absolutely an interesting thing.
Dude, they raised $700,000. It wasn't even like 90
Holy shit.
people. I know. They're like trying to buy a helicopter for some like EMS service in like Jerusalem. It's wild. Just the amount of money.
Helicopters are the best. I fucking love helicopters.
But it's just so cool, man. It's like a lot of like spiritual things have happened since.
Yeah, no,
I met
that's
this dude.
awesome, man. All right, here, let's turn it up. Yeah, no problem. I got you.
Yeah, I want to like the throat singing stuff. I want to like maybe make something for him and send that.
We got
his way.
our boy Buff here. You're on mute. I can see. Oh.
It starts off a little funky, but then it like kicks in.
But it was not as Yahoo. Who knew?
Let him shine a little here. He's a legend, dude.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Just really cool stuff.
I mean,
and,
that's a huge highlight for me.
Well, yeah,
he didn't have to do any of that.
That's really
you know?
awesome. Exactly. It's after his show, he came out and did that with you. That's awesome.
Yeah, like he invited me backstage. It was he's just the man.
Yeah,
And
that's cool.
it's like he's not a gimmick, man. I thought he was. Like when I saw him the first time, I was like, oh, it's like a gimmick thing, or it's not, man. It's like
Again, I'm not as up on it as Chris knows I'm better. I've heard of him. I don't.
I've been studying him like he's been studying the Torah, dude. Like so,
that's what I'm saying.
this
It's like
dude
so.
is like-
I'm not as up.
yeah, and a lot of people aren't. But
I am aware of, but not.
yeah.
Like
Anyways,
Chris
it's just
Chris
good
and Scott
reggae
like
music.
know who like know his music, know what he's about, know everything.
Yeah, it's just great reggae music, you know. This is like his older stuff, but his style is.
Well,
like,
yeah, this is the beatboxing. Yeah.
and it was an acoustic concert, so it was really nice. Like he played some of his newer stuff.
Oh, does he not do only acoustic?
No,
I
he
figured
does. Yeah, he does. It's like a full reggae show, dude.
Okay,
It's like
I figured he was all acoustic. Again,
certain.
my,
like
this
stuff
is
like
essentially
yeah.
my experience with him is
Yeah.
this. I really am not.
Yeah.
I'm not that. I'm very, very amateur to him.
Yeah.
That's a weird word to use, I guess. Okay, what do we got here? So is he reggae's Ari Shafir? Is that?
I don't know. I almost think of him like Bob Marley in his own way too. He's got like sons. He's like getting them involved, and I don't know, man. It's just bigger than like. He's a Jersey dude, you know.
He's a Jersey dude?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's bounced all around.
I thought he's Israeli. I don't know.
No, he's bounced around, but yeah, he was like a hippie. Like his parents were hippies in like Oregon and like.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really know very little about him. You guys have played music for him. I know what you guys have told me, so
Yeah.
I do not know.
I think I've only really got into him like, around 2004, and then it kind of went away, and then got more back.
Matt Miller's a cool name anyway.
Why
doesn't he just go by that?
Yeah.
Oh, he's from Westchester. Okay.
Me and Jack gotta
Pennsylvania.
make a beat and just throw it.
Okay,
his way.
but so he's from Westchester, PA.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not New Jersey. I was like, fuck.
No, he's
hell is
he's
this
like
shit?
only lived there for like 30 days or something. Like that's just where he's born. Yeah.
But all right.
I know.
But Matt Miller's a pretty cool name. I mean, it
dope.
sucks that Mac Miller existed and was obviously, whatever he was.
Yeah.
But I actually saw some. Well, it looks like we have enough time. You guys watch NBA at all? Either of you guys?
College basketball.
So,
No.
do you guys know that Scooby-Doo was once drafted to the NBA?
I think I remember with the Harlem Globetrotters in an episode.
No. He was drafted to the NBA. The NBA draft got so long at one point that teams they were running out of people to pick. So was it the Lakers? Picked Scooby-Doo.
What?
For the NBA draft because they were like, I don't
jersey,
know, we don't want more people. We're good.
Jersey.
But at one point, Scooby-Doo, it's a 1977 draft. Scooby-Doo got drafted by the Lakers.
Draft Scooby-Doo, and it wasn't even their most absurd pick that year.
And this video just said that wasn't even their most absurd pick. So I might be fucking behind.
It's some rapper though.
No, there was apparently there was teams that like just refused to pick.
There are 2 rounds in the NBA draft.
'Cause
back in 1977, there were 8. The owners felt
There used to be 8 rounds. So like you're picking another full team. Plus, there's only 5 guys on the court at the time.
I love that Sandler. Just pop back up.
Fictional character Scooby-Doo the pick. So instead, they picked a
j.A.B.
wooden chair owned by Jerry West's mom. The league wouldn't end up shortening the draft for another 12 years.
They picked a wooden chair owned by Jerry West's mom.
That's a good investment, man. You just gotta sit on the bench, you know.
Imagine.
There's also been some crazy trades in the MLB. Like some guys gotten traded for like Babe Ruth, who's traded for a Broadway play.
Well, yeah, MLB's weird because they draft a bunch of guys who like don't play. Like they drafted, they'll draft Kyler Murray, and they're like, okay, well, I know he's not going to play for us, but like if he ever decides, so like I don't think the NFL has that where it's like they draft guys that go, nah.
You might keep a guy around like because he's got the leadership stuff. Like that happens a lot. But yeah, I know what you
wasn't
mean.
Tom Brady drafted by the fucking what the hell is the Texas team? Houston.
Was he?
Astros. I think he was drafted by the Astros.
He might have. Yeah, he might.
I think he was drafted by the Astros and was like on the Astros roster for fucking 20 years.
Yeah, with his deflated balls.
Russell Wilson's still on the Yankees, I think.
No, I think that was.
This guy got traded for 2 barrels of oysters, dude.
That's a good deal, actually. Where'd those oysters from? Nantucket?
Yeah, did he play ever though? That's what I'm saying. It's like baseball's so weird because they're like, oh yeah, he was a prospect. Like the fuck.
The guy spent 22 years in the organization as a pitcher and a shortstop.
All right.
He won a World Series with the Washington Senators.
Okay. The Washington that's not a team, right? That's not still a team, right?
No. That's how old.
Because the Nationals, I was to say the Nationals are Washington, right?
Yeah.
Okay. again,
25-pound turkey.
somebody got traded for a turkey.
Yeah, 1930.
That's
Okay.
a bad deal, man.
Was it around Thanksgiving? Do we know?
I don't think it was.
Okay. Out of season. All right, that's nuts. Out of season, getting drafted for a turkey is rough.
Damn.
Like outside of turkey season, I don't know. Baseball season's all the time.
This guy was traded for a fence.
Well, I mean, a fence in baseball, that's one of the key elements.
Yeah, you can hang up sponsors. That's not going to make you money.
Yeah.
The player might not make you any money.
Yeah. A fence in baseball is like number 3 on the list you need. A baseball, a bat, and a fence.
Unless you're at Hinchcliffe Stadium, they have a rope.
What?
Yeah.
What team plays there?
The Jackals, New Jersey. Yeah, I knew it'd sneak it in.
Is that
They came in
is
second
that
to last.
Patterson Stadium?
Yeah, yeah. Well, they did open up the
literally-
museum though. I need to check that out. Yeah,
They
I
got
need to go there.
they got them out of fucking out of Montclair State so they can have a rope for this
I
guy.
know.
This
it's
one guy
just
got traded
awful.
for a broadcaster.
That's a good investment
Okay,
too.
that's a
You get a
good.
John Sterling.
I like
dude.
that move.
It's for the Dodgers.
Yeah,
Yankees.
okay.
They traded Red Barber for one of their players
Okay,
to the Atlanta
Again,
Crackers,
I-
the minor league team.
Keep the
at one
flow
point
going.
there was talk about people trading draft picks for Sean Payton in the NFL. I mean, for a coach.
I remember that.
Yeah. So I mean,
Did you see that movie?
John Gruden got traded for picks, right?
did he?
Yeah, when he left the
When he
Bucs.
went to the Raiders?
Yeah.
Man, the fucking Raiders gave so much to get John Gruden and got like literally one win out of it. They got
They
screwed.
got into his emails. Yeah,
Trey the Tampa.
Chucky, dude.
How
He gets
many-
too much credit for that win, man. That was Tony Dungy's deal. Come on.
Well, it was a lot of Dungy's team, yeah, but
Dungy was
but
the best.
but Dungy got him back because Dungy shouldn't get credit for fucking Peyton's win.
Sure he should.
He doesn't get credit for the Peyton loss.
He
That's
was
on
there for like
Peyton.
7 years though. Like it built into it. They didn't
Yeah,
just
I know,
win it or
but
get
like
away.
he was the head coach for fucking Peyton Manning.
Yeah,
and-
he
and-
takes a certain
And Reggie Wayne and Joseph Adai and fucking
Marvin Harrison.
Marvin Harrison, Dallas Clark. He had a fucking he had a
Edward
squad.
James.
Yeah, they built into that. They just never had a defense. Just Dwight Freeney.
Well, they had
Dwight
It-
Freeney should be in the Hall of Fame.
Bob Sanders. They had fucking
Dwight
Yeah,
Freeney just got
yeah.
in.
Nice.
But,
Yeah, okay, I get that's right.
but they have Bob Sanders. They had
They
had
did, yeah.
fucking they had some guys.
Doss.
Morris. This dude from Montclair actually played for them. I didn't realize at the time, but Caldwell, he was like a special teams guy, and he'd be in on defense sometimes. Dak is what his name was. He's pretty chill dude.
But yeah, I Dungy, I felt bad when his son, the thing with his son right before the Super Bowl was fucked up.
Yeah, this dude, number 42.
From Montclair, huh?
Yeah, he's got a podcast. I should plug it here. I think it's called.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna grow this kid.
Yeah, man.
David Alexander Caldwell.
Dak.
I mean, it would be on his Wikipedia page, I assume, if it's
Yeah. Anyways,
Something
check it out.
he
He's a good
fucking
dude. He's
pushes.
like outside the game. I mean, Montclair got lucky too. The David Tyree. There was a dude, Ricky Cook. He played for the for Rutgers. Njoku.
Fasano.
That's right. Yeah. Stuff.
David Tyree's from New Jersey? No,
Montclair, yeah, dude. He went to Montclair High.
I didn't know that.
I'm sure there's some dudes from Belleville over here. They used to have a decent program.
Yeah, but
Now it's
a lot
soccer.
of wrestlers from here in,
Yeah,
in
that's true.
soccer.
Wrestling is the sport.
Yeah, a lot of wrestling in Belleville.
Belleville
for
should
the
be
last
like-
25 years.
Written in graffiti.
Yeah, a lot of wrestlers and stuff, but not. All right, looks like we're gonna hit the wrap up. Let's.
Ooh. That flew
Yeah,
by.
we're good. I'm good for it. Let's hit the post. Quarterback's calling the play. It's time to Wind down, guys.
Thanks for having me again.
I'm glad to leave you with this exhilarating edge on your day. I guess this is goodbye for now.
Ta-ta.
Hopefully, next time you see us, Chris is back and we found him. I gotta be honest with you, it's doubtful.
We gotta have an intervention or something for this guy.
Yeah,
dude, the fucking gnomes, man.
Yeah,
the gnomes got him.
I have been hiding gnomes at his house.
Gnomes have fucked all of us since we talked about that. Let's never talk about gnomes again.
Yeah, I've gotten rid of fish.
Okay, little boy, what do you want for Jismus? I just want people to like respect my career in Warner Brothers cartoons as tiny, really fast mice. You know, like people don't go back and watch those cartoons enough, and now we're poor.
We will follow the Two Cubes podcast for you.
Or do that.
Reedy Gonzalez.
Yeah.